Bingo. How are we, everybody? Dante here. Great to be with you again, as always, to round out the day for the 2 p.m. VIP session. Great to see a lot of familiar names and faces. Excited to get right into it. Let's get right into it and start doing the thing. If you guys have any questions, Kimberly, I got you. 100%. I was expecting to see you. If anybody besides Kimberly has any questions, after we're done with Kimberly, gang, I don't even need you to worry about the whole raise hand thing. It's a very light session today on a 4th of July week. So after Kimberly's done, if anybody has questions, we can just unmute. Let's have a conversation about marketing and business. Kimberly, how can I help?
Hey there. So I tried the calendar and sharing is not turned on. I can't share with you.
It's okay. Go ahead and I think it says request permission.
Yeah, let me do that. I tried to see the calendar and then it wouldn't let me add Zoom. So that's number one. Let's just try. I'm just trying to get my calendar working. That's all I'm trying to do.
You're good to go. Let's share.
Okay. Here. You don't need that. Let me move this here. So here. Okay. Let me go back. And I tried, well, let's just start with this. I'm getting ahead of myself, and then I feel like I get like halfway through something and nothing ever gets completed. So let's go to calendar, right? And under appointments.
Yep.
Okay, calendar connections. Okay. Let me minimize this. Oh no, I can't see anything. Can you see my calendar?
Yes, I see you just fine.
Okay, so let me minimize this. Okay, so here's the calendar. And then you go to this part, right?
To see what exactly?
I am just trying to add, maybe it's under event types. I'm trying to make sure that people, this is it, that people can come in on my calendar and schedule a session with me for 15 minutes or so.
Yes. Okay, great. Scroll to the right for me.
Okay. Hold on. There we go.
Right there. That's, yeah, just drag and hold that to the right.
This?
Yes, that little gray bar.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, great. And right there, that is an embed button. So now that you made your event, Kimberly, again, one calendar, multiple events. Now that you made your actual event itself, we just have to embed that event on your page itself. So that button right there says copy embed code. Go ahead and click that.
Okay. And my other question before I do that is,
sure.
Do I have to add my questions onto this part for people to fill out, like, why are you doing this? What are you looking to benefit for?
Yes, I believe so. Click into go to your actual settings, the settings, or click one-on-one. That'll work just fine. Beautiful. Okay, scroll me down a little bit. Booking questions. There we go. You can add booking questions there. And these are like an opt-in. This is like an input. So you'd be asking for their email, name, phone number, and then you can make other questions here. The other option, Kimberly, inside your ClickFunnels account, you have another app called Surveys. Do you want to run them through like a multi-step survey or a quiz, or do you just want to collect other informations from them?
I want to do this. This is what I want to do. So here's name, address, all that. Date of birth doesn't need to be there. What brings you here? What are you currently experiencing? What do you hope to gain?
You have a survey. Got you.
That kind of stuff.
Yes. Okay. So what you should really do then, Kimberly, in the booking questions, you could set it up. Well, do me a favor. Just click add booking question, because to be quite frank, I haven't been in here in a couple weeks. So let me just refresh myself. Click that attributes drop down. Sorry, the actual drop down. You can close that. Great. Back to booking question. Nice. Hit the drop down like the box. Beautiful. Right. Okay. Okay. So your booking questions here. This is going to be more so used as opt-in data. If you wanted to collect certain opt-in data from customers. What you want to do, Kimberly, is you want to make a survey. That's an app you have natively in your ClickFunnels account. Make a survey that they first fill out the survey, and then they get taken to the calendar page where they can book their time. So you collect their information on the front end, then send them to a calendar. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you think that's too arduous? Do you think people will be turned off by that?
No, not at all. Kimberly, I'm a huge fan of the path to cash. I want the fastest path to cash I can possibly find. So me personally, your time is your most valuable asset. Among all the assets you have, there is none more valuable than your time. So personally, I would just get my calendar up and running. I would go to my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, my list. I would go to all the resources that I have, and I would make a post, and I would say, hey, for a limited time, I have some free time on my hands and I want to share it with you. Click the link below to get a free 15-minute one-on-one with me in pertinence to Kundalini yoga, or maybe more of like a specific outcome they're going to get. I don't know. It's your one-on-one. It's the deliverable for your one-on-one. That's what I would do. I would go post. I would get it out there. I would just build my calendar, because you could ask those questions in the moment in real time. We have robust contact profiles in ClickFunnels. I can show you about them if you'd like. And we can then take that, like I would just have a scratch pad on my desk. Oh, sorry. Let me get you back here pinned so I can see you. I would just have a piece of paper on my desk, and each person, I would just be writing notes where they can't see it on camera as I'm talking to them and doing my one-on-ones. I would get that bad boy live. I would get as many consultations as I can. I would get customers. I would get data. Then after that, or as I'm doing that, then I would go build a survey in ClickFunnels. Then I would change my flow to have a survey page, then a calendar page, then a thank you page. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You're speaking music to my ears. Less is better for me right now. So how do I get this to go live? Let's just do that.
Cool. That's a great question. Let's hit our back button in the top left. It's like right here. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Go back, scroll to the right, and let's go get that embed code.
Okay. Scroll to the right.
It's the alligator mouths. Right here.
This?
Yeah, bingo.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Hang on 1 second. This is not a good time. Just tell them it's not a good time. Okay. So go here.
Yeah, scroll, click that, copy embed code.
Uh-huh.
Click it. Nice. Now just copy that code. There's a little copy button right there.
Oh, okay.
Bingo. Now we copied our calendar. Let's go. You can close this down. Let's go back to our funnel. Bingo. Nice.
Here.
Okay. Enter the editor.
Okay. What is it taking me like 2 weeks just to get to this? That's okay. Everybody takes their own time. Done is better than perfect.
That is 100%. The next time you want to do this, it'll take a millionth of the time.
Okay.
So our private session takes me to that. Oh, excuse me. I'm losing my marbles. We can do this a lot simpler.
Okay.
What I just expected a different flow. That's my fault, Kimberly. I expected this button to take me to an opt-in funnel where I opt in for the opportunity to get a scheduler. But I see what we're doing here. We can do something even cooler. But while I'm here, click the button for me. And let me see, it's go to, what's that URL right here? Can you click on it? And yeah, where does that go? Move your arrows right. It's okay. Just backspace, remove what you did, and we're not going to save, so this change won't even happen. Okay. Nice. Just click your arrow keys. Actually, click down on your arrow keys. I think that takes me to the end.
Here?
Yeah, well, click into that URL and then press down or up on the arrow keys. One of those will take me to the end. There it is. Okay. Oh, well, private session. Preview this page, please, Kimberly. Top right.
Okay. Let me get out of it.
It's the eyeball right next to your save button. Click the button. See? Right. Okay. Got it. I understand what's going on. You just had an inaccurate URL in there from what you did in the past. What you just did, we're going to replace. Back to your ClickFunnels account.
Okay.
And let me show you an even cooler trick. Here's how I like to work. Go back to that broken page tab. It's 2 browser tabs to your right.
Oh, this one?
Yes, go back there. In the URL, type myclickfunnels.com.
Oh, right here.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to our appointments on the left-hand side. Let's go to your event type. Let's copy. There's 2 buttons, pages right here. That's a copy button. Yep, copy that. Let's go back to your other browser tab right up there. I'm a big fan of multiple ClickFunnels tabs, so I can have like one tab for my funnel and other tabs I can go grab resources and assets. Now let's go back to your button right here.
This.
Your button, private session.
Oh,
Bingo. In the go to, replace that URL. What I like to do is triple click 1, 2, 3.
what do you mean triple click?
Three fast clicks. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That everything now. Delete, backspace, whatever your keyboard says. Get rid of it. Now we just ensure there's nothing there. Paste your new URL.
So just Control V.
That's right. Save at the top right.
Solve error.
Click solve errors. Let me see what this is. Valid URL. More than likely, one of your other buttons aren't set. I'm fine with this. Yep, there it is right there. Okay,
Bottom
save in the
one.
top right. Save anyway. Great. Saving. There it is. Preview top right, please.
Here. That.
Yes.
Click on it.
Yes. Click the button. There we are. Takes us right to a scheduling page. Done.
Perfect.
Awesome. What else, Kimberly?
Okay. So it wouldn't let me attach a Zoom to the links. Like I have Google Meets, and then I tried to attach Zoom for the meetings, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Sorry, I'm texting Trey right now.
That's
Apologies.
Okay. That's okay.
There's like 7 people that text me, and when they text me, I text him back immediately, and he's definitely one of them. So I'm sorry. Repeat the question, please.
No problem. I couldn't attach Zoom for the meetings. I have Google Meets, and I wanted to have it as a Zoom meet or Zoom meeting, and it wouldn't let me do it.
Why so? What do you mean? Like the link doesn't work? You mean Soul Saturday class, the second button on the page?
No, I mean for a private session to do a Zoom link. It wouldn't let me do it. It only let me do the Google Meets.
Well, okay, so I would just change that. Okay, well, there's a couple workarounds. Sorry, literally just 2 seconds here.
Okay.
Okay. Guy's awesome. So you're saying you're not able to share a Zoom link for your calendar?
Yeah.
Can you show me, please?
Where do I show you?
Well, where you couldn't do it. Let's exit the editor to start, top left.
Okay. Let's go back.
And let's exit again.
Okay.
And
so
appointments. Yep.
appointments, calendar connections, right?
Mm-hmm.
I read your, by the way, I did read your sheet. I don't want you to think I didn't read it. I tried it. And then, so here I went connect calendar. Very simple. Oh, this is
Right, because you wouldn't connect Zoom via calendar. Zoom
No.
is an
It's not
outside.
that.
Did you connect Zoom to your ClickFunnels account yet?
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it was conferencing that I did. It was conferencing, add new conference connection,
Uh-huh.
and it wouldn't let me do it.
Let's see. Click Zoom. Log in. Let's see. Let us see.
Please work. I wonder if this doesn't work because you're on with me. Ugh.
If you want me to stop your screen share, Kimberly, and
Yes, can you stop it
let's
for a
see.
second?
I'll stop it,
Yeah.
and you can see if it'll work now.
Okay,
That'd be
thanks.
cool. Super
That would be
cool.
great. That would be great. I would be most appreciative. Okay. Yep, it works now. That's what it
Nice.
was. Okay, it says it's okay. Let me share. It said it
Yep.
couldn't establish connection. Let me get this up here. Share it. See?
Okay, that's going to be one of two things, either your browser or something our tech team needs to look at. Let me check one more thing before we finish this up, though. Back on the browser itself, please. Yes. Okay, so hold on now. We got on a Zoom. Hold on. Okay. Let's go back to ClickFunnels. Maybe try back on your browser one more time. Let me see. Okay, forward on the browser, and then one browser tab right.
Right here?
Yep. Interesting. Let's just go to one of your other ClickFunnels tabs. Another bonus of having multiple.
Okay, let's see which one. Nope.
And that one. One
This
more
one?
right. One more right.
Okay.
Bingo. All right, let's go bottom left, workspace settings. Integrations, kind of in the middle of the list. Nice. Let's scroll to the bottom right and you'll find Zoom. Let's proceed. Yep. Cool.
Okay.
Do me a favor now. At the top, you have a connected integrations tab. Let's go click on that. And there's our Zoom, and that is the correct account email. Yes?
Yes.
Cool. Back to our events, please. We'll hit the back in the very top left. Nice. Absolutely. And appointments. Events. Or no, it was conferencing. Excuse me, conferencing.
It's confusing.
Let's get a new conferencing connection.
Let's go back.
Absolutely. Let's try it. Okay, this is us. It's okay, get with our tech support team. They'll do an investigation. We can get Zoom connected right away. This won't take long.
Okay, I'll do that next. One last question before I let you go.
Absolutely.
Simple thing here on, hold on. I just want them to be able to email me. People are viewing my profile and I know that they can't connect with me. So I want to just add my, hold on, I don't know why it's not going to where I want it to go to.
You want it to go to this page's editor, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go back to any ClickFunnels tab. Oops, don't have any open. No worries. Go there. Go to the URL, type in myclickfunnels.com. It'll just log you right back into your existing account. Nice. And this is common practice too, gang. I haven't talked about this in a while, but it's so common to have 3, 4, 5 ClickFunnels tabs open. Just you might be using multiple different apps in conjunction with funnels, and it's so much easier to go tab to tab rather than moving around the whole time. So link in bio funnel, you're perfect, Kimberly.
I asked them about the styles question. They gave me a real weird thing. And so I said, they're like this style. And I said, no, the colors. So maybe I asked it the wrong way.
Okay, cool. 2 options. Here's what I tell you to do, Kimberly. You can either just go to the main funnel settings, top right, remove the style guide, and then re-add the style guide. There is a risk to that the work you've done on your first page here, Connect with Me, that work might be reverted. But you know what you're doing now, so I imagine you could fix that really quickly. If you didn't want to take the risk, then just individually edit each page. When you go make a new funnel and apply the style, you shouldn't experience that.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll fix this. But here, just contact me. how do you get your
And
email here?
and this is so interesting. It's on the thank you page.
I know it should be on the first page, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
And
don't
like
know why
what a
it's
lot of
here.
people do in their link in bio on the first page in the sub headline, they'll put contact me. And then if they're using WhatsApp, like for SMS, they'd put a WhatsApp number. Email, they'd put an email. And that's what I would advise that you do, Kimberly.
Okay.
I wouldn't even worry about the button. I want the buttons to be action buttons. Maybe you add a contact me button at the very end of your list on that first page.
So let's do it here.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that they don't see the thank you unless they take the action and do the thing. And on a link in bio, there typically is no real thank you. You have an interesting build here where I've been looking at this for a while. Scroll me down to your opt-in form here, Kimberly.
Do not like it.
Well, it's not that. I just need to understand.
Okay. This is it.
What? Okay. Walk me through it. Somebody puts their name and email in and they click the button. What just happened?
Oh, here? Well,
yeah.
we're
If
Yeah, I
somebody
know.
fills out the form, what did they do? What happened?
I honestly don't know.
Okay,
I honestly
cool.
don't know.
Let me help.
This is what my teacher gave me, so I'm using what she gave me, so this is what it is.
Okay,
I'm
link
trying to
bio.
I'm trying to put my freebie in here as well, because I know you need to lure them in with the freebie. And so there's a couple of things that need to happen here, but I
Okay.
don't know what happens when you put in, name and email.
Right, and neither
does she.
Yeah, neither do they. Neither do any of your customers, because there's no headlines, there's no sub headlines, there's no direction showing me. Typically, this is where I'd see like a newsletter introduced, and it would be join my monthly newsletter. And if you're an e-com, it'd be like you get 20% off your purchases, something like that. But like the customers don't know what this is. I would advise you to just remove this right away. It's probably doing more harm than good to have those forms not being shown, because customers would see this and be like, wait, what is this? And anyway,
Yeah.
so I would just get rid of it. A link in bio funnel is really meant to be like a link tree. There's really not meant to be any actions that happen on a link in bio funnel, except for maybe a newsletter, if you were even running that. Aside from that, a link in bio funnel is a place where you can go do your lives, do organic marketing, create your brand on social media and your authoritative presence. People find this funnel and they can go to the places that they need to go to. You have some lead magnets, so you can reach national people and help nationally instead of a location. Then you'll have some like, are you location specific for this Soul Saturday class? Okay. Yeah, you are. Are you?
Oh, yeah, me? I am.
You are. So like the globe, the world can't benefit from Soul Saturday class. So most of the times I would then see the link in bio funnel basically broken up into sections, where the top section would be how to help global people. These are lead magnets, PDFs, downloads, trainings, or maybe links to your paid courses where people around the world can buy products. Then we would have like a break, a bar that goes across the screen. And then right below the bar there, then we would have like local classes or local opportunities. And it'd be like this class, this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's it. That's all the link in bio does. You're just going out in the world and being you. Your organic traffic, the waves you're naturally making by talking about the thing, that sends people to your link in bio, and then they can go to all the. It's a link tree, is what it is.
Okay, so you're saying I should have either just a newsletter, which I do want to do, and then maybe a link to my private classes, which the 20-minute one will be a private class that they can buy for like $40.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
$39.99 or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, $39.97. That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
So we can put that there. Yes, 100. And like, so you might also, Kimberly, have a $10,000 package where you give people yearly Kundalini one-on-one sessions, right? Like you can get really expertise with what you're doing, and you can end up charging really high ticket for it. But like on a link in bio funnel, typically the $10,000 package isn't shown unless you have a very luxurious clientele, and that's like a normal product. Otherwise, you acquire customers with low price point front end products, your $47, your free classes, your $97, your lead magnets. Those things on the link in bio generate the customer, establish value, and then you can up them in your value ladder to the $10,000 things.
Okay, so just so I understand, like these should be now taken out. The Soul Saturday and then the private.
I don't think so. What you need to do is just go into the editor and add a break. I want a hard line right here that I can now distinguish like there's sections. So to do that, go click on your funnel.
I'll go back.
Move me your mouse. There we go. Perfect. It's our row settings. So you can see your row ends right here on the page. So highlight your blue row again. Yep, you can see the row ends at the bottom. So I'm going to go to my row settings right there.
Okay.
Now we're going to go down on our row settings. Scroll me down. We're going to find a background area. Keep going down quite a bit. There it is, background. Turn that on. No, sorry, it's not a background. It's a border. I'm losing my marbles. Turn that off. Border is right below. Thank you. Now we're going to have a border. Turn off the top, left, and right sides on the border. It's right there where I have my little, left, top, and right.
Left, top, and right.
You turned them off. Now look at the funnel right there. You can see that there's now a black border under your buttons right there. So then we can go to our border style. I would like to see a straight line here personally. There we go. Scroll down. You can choose the color of your border itself, but then we have our border size. Now increase that size for me with the slider, and just like that. Now, and there's a ton of ways to design it and make it pretty, and we can get really intricate, but that's how I would do it. Let me show you another really cool way to do things. Click on your funnel for me.
Okay.
Just to get out of our settings. Let's go to your bottom button, the 20-minute movement meditation class. And now
these should be below, right? That's what you're saying. I should have something else on top.
Yes, below should be local events. Up top should be things that speaks to the world. Or it depends on your marketing methodology though, Kimberly.
Up top should speak to the world. I'm trying to speak to the world.
There it is then. Great. So we also have a really cool element. It's called divider. Click your add element button.
Okay.
And at the top, search div, D-I-V. There's a divider. You can go ahead and add that element. And now, just click it.
Yep. You want me to save it?
You don't have to save right now. Just click anywhere on your funnel. It'll just get out of the settings.
Okay, hold on. I did it twice.
Yep. Cool. And now, look, put your mouse on that other line just above. It's right under your button. It's a small line right now. It's right there. Yeah. So now you can go to the element settings there, and that's just a divider bar that you can make look and feel however you want. So there's multiple ways to do it, but that is what I would have you do. Then
how do you make that thicker, that line? Thicker?
You go down there to the
here.
You go to the you go to the height, I believe. It's towards the top, yes. And then you make it higher, and then you can choose the color itself. So now that can just be like a solid black bar, just a line, and it's a simple divider.
Yeah.
Right. You have black right there as a preset. Yeah, there we go. Right. And now check this out, Kimberly. Now that we're here, click back on your funnel to get out of the settings. Add an element under the divider. Yes, correct. Let's add a subheadline. Cool. Your subheadline text is just pink. So let's go back to your page, and we're just going to change the color really quick. No worries. Element settings. Beautiful. Let's go down to color and just make it black for me. Okay, lovely. Let me get all my drawings off the page. Now let's click on our text on the page. Bingo. First off, I'd like you to align it left so it sits all the way to the left. Nice. Now I want you to make the text say local events.
Oh, look at you. Okay.
Bingo. Now let's make it all come to life. Go back up to the top of your row. Go to your row settings.
What color is that? Orange?
Blue.
Blue. Oh, here.
There we
Okay.
go. Yep, row settings. Remember, we put that bottom border on, and that's why it looks so crazy. So let's go back down to our border settings on the right.
Borders.
And just turn border off. Turn the whole thing off.
How do you turn that off?
Just click the toggle.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Bingo. Now the border's gone. Now look at you. You have a simple bar. You can make this look prettier, choose different text, choose different sizing, but it's just an easy way to break it up. You have 3 buttons up top for people that assets that serve the whole globe. Then you have local events, and any of your local people that's going to be close, and they're going to see that, and they can go register for those.
Can I move the Soul Saturday to local?
Yeah, slide it down. Just drag and hold. Move it below local. Wait till that orange bar shows below local.
Like this?
Up a little bit, I think. There, that looks nice. Bingo.
Okay.
Nice. Let's get rid of your opt-ins. Remove full name, email, and button.
Remove these?
Yep, delete them.
Okay. Okay.
And the button. Bingo. Now you have a link in bio funnel. Let's go to the top.
Okay. Thank you, Dante.
Go to your sub headline.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
Put your mouse after approached and click. Yep. Press enter.
Actually,
Enter on your keyboard. Yep. Make a space. No, not delete.
I just wanted to, it's approach.
Oh, I got you. Sorry.
Press enter here.
Yep. Make a space. Email @ put your email.
Oh my God, I love you. Email at okay, great.
You need to get a professional email.
Why, you don't like that?
No, neither will your customers. I just want you guys to do things the right way. Email kundalinikim777@gmail.com. Also, you're not able to send real marketing emails from that Gmail. So you will, like, as soon as you get 40 people emailing you a day, you will come across problems with Gmail. You're a business, Kimberly, and you want people to feel like they're entering a business. We need to get a business email, something like, if your business name is Kimberly Kundalini, then make it info@Kimberly Kundalini, Kim@Kimberly Kundalini. We need a professional.
Okay, so I can get info at Modern Kundalini Flow.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so I'll do that after.
Nice.
So let me take this down.
Yep, okay. That should definitely be first task, because that's your brand, right? That's like the first time that people are seeing you. We don't need a Gmail. We're a real business.
Okay. So where do you set that up?
Where did you buy that domain that this funnel is going to be on?
Oh, it's there. Okay.
You can either buy it. Where did you buy it?
I bought it when I was going through one of your sessions on where to buy it. I forget.
Oh, cool. So probably Ionos. You bought it through.
Yeah, Ionos. That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. We use Ionos. You don't need to use Ionos. I would recommend that you use Namecheap. You can buy a domain in Ionos, but a email inbox in Namecheap, and still connect the two. I recommend that because Namecheap has emails super cheap. They're like $8 a year, I think. So if you want, it's not hard technically, Kimberly. It's just copy and pasting a couple times to make that work. But you have the options. Ionos also has a really cheap email. So if you want to just make it easy and fast, you can just buy it with Ionos.
No, it's okay. So it's Namecheap,
Namecheap.
Namecheap.
Cheap like my parents.
One word?
Yeah, namecheap.com.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I really appreciate it. I'll be back next week. Thanks so much.
That sounds great. You got it, Kimberly. Great stuff.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Great examples there. I mean, I'm just curious in the chat, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Did you grab something out of that is beneficial to you? That was fantastic. Appreciate you letting me use you as a example. Doug has his hand up. If anybody else has any questions or anything you would like to talk about whatsoever, please feel free to let me know. All you have to do is raise your hand, or after I finish with Doug, you can just unmute yourself and we'll get right into it. Robert, I got you. Absolutely. All right, Doug, what's the word?
Yeah, hey, I noticed something in my funnel here. I added something yesterday since we got off the call here. I added this section here about the 47 entries and counting, and actually my data was getting skewed because I think people were having multiple entries.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I put this section here, one opt-in per person. I think that's going to be all right. Just to or maybe that shouldn't even be there, and just if people
If
try to
some
opt in twice.
if somebody comes to your funnel, Doug, and they opt in multiple times using the same email, that will not be
Yep.
recorded multiple times. You're only going to see the
Right.
one time that they opt in.
Right. Right. That's what I thought. So this is not necessary. I should just take this off. It's like you think I don't need that
Absolutely.
there necessarily because
100%.
okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so we can delete that. Um, but it didn't show up on my I shouldn't have to clone it or anything because what I put here should automatically show up. Well, before I delete it, it should show up on the mobile version, but it did not. But this part about the entries and
Why do
counting,
you
if I
think
go
it
in my
didn't show up on the mobile version, Doug?
um, I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't have to have cloned it because when I first make the funnel, everything that I make in the funnel on the desktop is shuttled over to the mobile. So I don't know.
Mm. So what would have to happen for that not to get pushed over to the mobile?
Uh-oh, I
Hmm.
didn't have it on all or something down here, right?
That's a great little guess there, Doug. Let's take a look at what I'm seeing here. Click anywhere on your funnel to get out of the settings.
Okay.
Nice. Take a look right above your headline right here in the top left. It says desktop only. And look at now that red border that's
Oh,
going along everything. Let me get my
okay.
thing out of here. So what
Got
you
it.
did, let's now
Yep.
put our mouse where it says desktop only, and let's see
Right.
what we made desktop. Oh, that's my row. So let's go to my
Yeah.
row settings really quick, Doug. Let's learn together
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I think I see what you're saying here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I should have made it a separate element below the row settings probably.
Well,
Okay.
let's see. I
Um,
think what we did was we cloned the row, and as I look at the bottom, oh, this visibility is on all. So as I'm looking at the very top first. I'm looking at your row, and that row is set to all. So now let's go back over to your funnel and let's see what's going on here. As I'm looking at the
okay.
red, I wonder if it's just the element itself. So let me go to your headline element and go to the element settings for the headline. Nice.
Okay.
And that is also set to all. Very interesting. Click over to the right
Mm,
for me or the left, anywhere on your funnel to get out of the settings. So what I'm looking at now is I'm looking at the red outline. I can see the red outline goes there and it comes to here and here. And then it also comes down to here and here. And when you highlighted your row, that row was showing as all. So this is very perplexing. Let me show you how to fix this though. Highlight your row again for me, Doug. What you're going to do is clone the row itself. Nice. Clone the 2 pages. Nice. Okay, great. Scroll up for me. Yeah, okay. This is so interesting. Take me down to your bottom row.
okay. Okay. Am I supposed to get in the settings here? Is that what we're trying to do right
Yes,
here?
that's exactly right. Go to your actual, that's the column settings though. Let's go to the settings itself, and it might actually
Okay.
be in column settings though. But go to the main settings right where you are. There it is. Desktop only. That's why we're experiencing this. So I want you to just turn this to
Oh,
all. Make this one all.
huh.
Correct. Great. Click anywhere off to the side. Now we can see the red bar has been removed from this bottom row. Let's go to your, and what you're saying, Doug, is that you want all of this just to show up on mobile as well, correct?
Correct, yes.
Great. Let's go to your top row, the one that does have that red box. Beautiful.
Huh.
And delete the whole
Okay.
row.
That's what I was thinking. So you cloned it. I just didn't have the right settings in this top one, or something
No,
weird
I
was
don't
happening.
quite know what or how that happened, Doug, but that top row, oops, I have my glasses on. That top row there, I can see clear. Yes, when you highlight your blue row, I can see that you set the row to desktop only. But for some reason, it wasn't showing in the settings. I don't know what caused that, but it was just
Okay.
bugged. So we just cloned the row, and that new row showed the right settings. And now, so we can see here a mobile only
Uh-oh.
element.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're seeing all that on mobile.
Mhm. This
And
happened before.
we're
I
in
have to go in
deja
here.
vu. This is literally deja vu, Doug. Take me back to your desktop settings.
I'm gonna have to go through this a few times to remember. Yep. Okay.
Okay, clone that top row.
Clone the top row.
Yep,
This guy.
clone that.
Right. Okay.
Go to your
Oh.
top row.
Yep.
Go to the row settings.
Yep.
Make
Desktop
this
only.
top row. That's right, Doug. Desktop only.
Okay.
Now click on your funnel step. We can see that row is red, desktop only, but look at the bottom row.
Okay.
There's nothing. So bottom row settings.
Bottom row. Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
I'm getting there. Oh. Ah. Here we go.
I can make your life really easy, Doug. Put your mouse right there where I just marked on the page and highlight the
Okay.
blue
Yeah.
row and then just click. Just click right there. It'll pull up, as you can see in the top now. We're looking at your row. So you don't have to click
Okay.
settings. You can just click the side of the row. But I want you to now make this row mobile only.
Right. I remember that trick. I can't. Okay. Yeah.
Bingo. So now your sub headline is showing really, really crazy. Let's click on your funnel. Let me show you how to fix that.
Okay.
Delete the element. So click it. You can just click it, go into the settings right here.
Yeah.
Delete, bottom right.
Uh.
Bingo. Now just go add a new sub headline and make it like that. You're rocking and rolling. Does all that make sense?
Um. I just missed that last part. It seems like it's right here. I shouldn't have to do anything else, right? No.
I don't think so. Take me back to your desktop version. Oh, and I bet I see exactly what's happening here. Oh man, you were so close, Doug. You were so close. Take me back to your desktop.
Okay. So why after we cloned the row and made on desktop, we made the desktop only, made it mobile only. That test, I guess it was still all screwed up, and then I got confused. You just deleted it or something.
Yeah, your sub headline, this right here, that was showing
Yep.
really crazy on your mobile version. So just
Oh,
delete it. Sometimes that happens. It just wasn't, just add a new sub headline and then put it on mobile.
okay.
And you did that already, Doug. You were so close. Go back to your mobile version.
Okay.
Scroll, look at the top right here. Your ultimate toolkit. You did remake that sub headline. You just didn't put it in the right spot. So highlight this headline for me here, and we're gonna move it.
Okay.
Just the element. Click and hold. Yep, put your mouse on that. You can click and hold and drag it down below your headline. Right there. Right there. You did it, Doug. You did it. You literally had it the whole time. You just didn't have the right things in the right spots. Save the
Okay.
change.
Okay. Yeah. So then basically, so this was I had made that mobile only, but there was another one down here that was the one that was all messed up, or that I think I'm getting confused because we had this was what this was the 47 entries account. That what wasn't on here, and then
No,
the sub headline was still messed up.
you had only this element as mobile only. You didn't
Right.
have the whole row. You only made that new sub headline mobile only. That was the problem. You have to make the whole row so that everything in the row goes mobile. You don't have to. You can go element by element, but it's easier to go by the rows.
Okay. I'll move on, let you move on to the next person. I think I got about 90% of that, so I'm getting closer every time. Okay, so that's close anyways.
You were really close. You just literally didn't drag one element. That's it.
Yeah. And then we get this crazy thing here, like this plus sign that's right here, the gray. Just
Nobody sees that. So what that is right now is that's just an open row. There's no elements inside of it. So it's just
yeah.
space. Sometimes, Doug, we put open rows on a page to create a little bit of blank space. But you might not want to do that. If you don't want to do that, just delete the row and you'll be rocking and rolling.
Right. Right,
Correct.
gotcha. Okay. In other words, like I might not have enough padding. The padding might work not above the element above and below might be enough padding. So I might just want to add a row and then do the padding on the row, so to speak, or put
There's a
something in there and give it a
correct.
little more buffer.
Correct. There's a ton of different reasons we might do this. Sometimes we'll add a row, we'll put a divider element, and we'll make that divider element white so nobody can seize it, just so I can add an extra layer of padding to make something I want. Yes, there's a ton of really cool tricks we can do with all that.
Okay, well, I'll keep that on the radar in my head about that option
Nice.
that I can add a row and then manipulate it however I need to. Okay, hey, thanks a lot,
Nice.
and I'm gonna try to get later on tonight get on the clarity, and then maybe in the call tomorrow, if I can get a question in, and can kind of go over the recordings, but I'll try to look through it a little bit tonight to get familiar with it.
Man, we got 2 hours until 5 o'clock, and you can't call people. I do it now, Doug. I would do it now. People are driving home from work. They're looking at their phones. I would do it right now.
Except I don't have anybody's phone number. Remember?
Yeah, but you have the recordings.
Oh,
I'd
the
be
recording.
watching those recordings. I'd be going to the clarity and I'd be using in the top right, summarize these recordings, and I'd be finding out I'd be looking at that right now so I could start thinking about it and looking at my page and start coming up with different things I could try. But I would do it
Okay,
now,
but
man.
are you saying there's going to be a phone number in there in the
No, sorry, I forgot you're not collecting their phone number. There won't be a phone number. But
right
there were
right
200 something people that went to that page and 60
right
something opted in. So that's
right
200 videos, 200 people that said no. Or no, that's
right
like 120 people that said no. I want to know why. Let me go see what they did. How much time did they spend on the
right
page? What did they look
okay
at? What did they not look at? I'd be learning now.
okay yeah in the meantime I've already worked on that email. I almost have it done for the male participants that got in there by accident, so
Nice.
I'm about ready to send that out as a broadcast. My final question I almost forgot was the only thing I miss in that email is the link to my Facebook group, not the forward facing page, and
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't know where to find. I don't know where to find it. I'm on my Facebook here, and I'm just trying to find the group I created, the one
On
that
the
I said there's
left-hand
like four
side,
people in.
click groups.
Oh, I think this is in the way. Oh, here we go. Okay, your groups?
Yep.
No.
So you're not in your group then. Just search your group, click search in the top left
Yeah.
and search the group.
Uh, okay, here it is. Facebook doc. Okay, okay. So this is the URL I need to post in as a button
And you
on
didn't
the
create a
email that says
group, you just created your business page. So this is just your page for PB Chicks. This doesn't look like an actual like group.
I do have a
Um,
group. I do have a group. See, this is 18 followers. This is like the forward facing page. I do have a group that's got two or four followers in it.
okay, well let's go find that group. What do? Do you
I
click?
I had you know what I can maybe do? Let's see here. Let me go back to the funnel because there is a link. Let's see. Let me go back to the funnel here. Let's see where it is. Yeah, this is the part I'm missing to send the email up. There was on the thank you page. When you click on it, it goes to join our group, I believe. That's the only thing I can think of under the gun here. Let's see here. Okay, join the community here. Okay. Should I just open the set or just click? Oh, should I do preview and then click
No, just
on
click
that
your button.
maybe?
Just click it right there. Go to your button action. That's the URL. Yep. Just click it 3 times, or you can highlight. Yep.
Uh-oh, I missed it. Oh, there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like to highlight
I-
because it usually takes me out and this
yeah,
exact thing happens.
yeah, that's what it did. So let me go here and then just three left clicks.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. That was 2. Try it
Okay.
again. There you go.
And then that's in my browser to just paste. So if I go up here and I paste that,
Let's see.
maybe like a control V.
Yep.
No, that didn't work. What am I doing here?
Looks like it didn't copy from your ClickFunnels account. So just make sure to copy it. Command
Okay, how about
C
it
or
just a
Control C.
control C, okay.
Yep.
And then here, control V. There we go.
Bingo.
That's it right there.
Enter.
Okay,
See.
there it is, 4 members.
Nice. That's the URL that you share.
All right. I'll figure out how to get it the normal way on another day.
That sounds good, Doug.
All right, thanks. I created it, and it's like right now I'm looking for because you said I should probably modify the terms and conditions for the total giveaway of the package,
Mm.
and I can't find it in my funnel settings for that workspace, and so I'm trying to figure out where. As it's not the end of the world, but I can work on that. But where I'm wondering if I created that funnel in one of my other workspaces because it's not in the workspace that the
Oh,
giveaway is in the funnel we're working on.
there's
Yeah.
only 1 or 2 ways it would have happened. Take me back to your account.
Okay. Um, yeah, ClickFunnels here. Yeah.
Let's exit the editor, top left.
Yeah. Oh, here.
Exit again, top left. Nice. Oh no, not back.
I
We want to
did
use
see-
our exit button. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's all good. Okay.
Back again. Okay. All right. So
Go to your
I didn't
archive.
see
Go to your archive.
archives.
Right there.
Okay.
Is it one of those?
Nope, it's none of those.
Okay, it's either one of those or you did it in another workspace.
Yeah, it's not here because I got a lot of imported stuff. There's like 19, and that's the majority of everything here. I looked through here the imported and use these filters. So yeah, it's not. Um, I deleted archive. I just deleted some this afternoon because it was getting confusing. I had too many copies and they're old and not updated. So I have my landing page. That's my funnel for my landing page. My one landing page there. So it's not here. So it must be in another workspace.
Yep, it definitely is.
Okay, so if I find it in that workspace, I can clone it from that workspace to this workspace.
Yes, you can. It's the share funnel feature. You share the
Okay,
funnel URL.
Got it. Okay. Hey, thanks, man.
You got it, Doug. Always a pleasure.
All right. Thank you, man.
All right. And next we have Robert. How are we today, Robert? If you're available, might be saving the world right now.
Hi. You just put me on because I clicked yes when you asked if your work with our Kundalini yoga person was on, and I was just acknowledging that. I don't really have a question, and I got to run, in fact.
Oh,
But
okay.
this is
then.
I'm a rank beginner, and this is my I think 3rd time visiting your coaching session, and congratulations, they're good stuff, and
Awesome.
keep doing what you're doing.
100%, Robert. You got it. I will be there every day. Glad to have you on board with it.
Okay, take care.
Absolutely. You do the same. All right, gang. What a week. What a week. We technically have a couple minutes left. If anybody has any questions, feel free to talk about it. Just in case I haven't shared this enough, I'm really bad about talking about myself unless I'm talking bad about myself. But I don't have to be here. I want to be here with you guys. So there's no dumb questions. There's no silly questions. There's no waste of my time. Nothing like that. Ariel has a question. How can I help?
Yes, Dante, thanks. Thanks a lot. I just have a quick question regarding flows or automations. I've been working on those and they can become a little bit tricky or confusing. So I was wondering if there are any tutorials, videos, walkthroughs on how to set up automations. Because I'm using Google Docs and tables so that I have like a global view of what I'm doing and not get lost. But I'm just wondering if there are any resources that could help me out with that process.
Yes, 100%. I just put a link in the chat there for you. It's to our entire support library on automations themselves. We have so many docs on, especially in the workflows. Really, what you need to learn in the workflows are the different steps available to you. That's the big thing. Like, for instance, conditional goal. When I say add the conditional goal step, do you know what that means?
I think I do. I think it means whether the customer performs the desired action or not.
Yes, yes. So you're pretty much there. We have customer for you sell the packages. So customer buys the package, right? And they enter the fulfillment workflow that delivers the package and all the things to them, has all their access. But maybe you have upsells where they can not just be general admission, maybe they can also become VIP. So that whole workflow, when they purchase, the fulfillment workflow fulfills on what they purchased, but also says, hey, your trip is coming up. Do you want to be a VIP and get private bottle service and access to the backstage lounge, right? Now, this fulfillment email is actually upselling the next thing in the journey. And when they go buy this next thing, in this email is a conditional goal step that removes them from this workflow and then adds them to the new workflow. And that's how that's how workflows are. Your workflow fulfills and upsells. If they do the thing, conditional goal step moves them to the next workflow that fulfills and upsells. If they do the thing, conditional goal step removes them from this workflow, adds them to the next workflow, which fulfills and upsells. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're 90% there. There's some small intricacies that we have docs on all of that for. I'd just like you to go build following that methodology until you hit a roadblock. Hit the doc. You'll be rocking.
Okay. I'll do that. Thanks a lot, Dante. I guess that was my question.
Perfect. Great question there. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. Bingo, gang. So good. So we are at, look at that, 3 o'clock on the money. It's almost like we paid to have that work out that way. Checks in the mail, Ariel. So really great to have you guys here with me today. It has been a fantastic 4th of July week. I just want to encourage you too. You're exactly on the right track. As long as you're doing the thing every single day, you're watching your training. Hey, great to have you, Gio. Excited to have you with us. As long as you're watching your training each day, as long as you're being intentional about your time, as long as you're making sure to complete the tasks at hand that you have to complete, not nonsensical tasks. I'm not asking you to sit in your email for 5 hours and watch a bunch of different companies try and sell you services. No, not any of that. Doing the tasks at hand that we actually need to do the thing. You guys are doing that. And as long as you keep doing that, you're going to be exactly on the right track. So really proud of you for that. We are going to be live tomorrow. We still have tomorrow, Thursday. It's July 3rd. Quick reminder, Friday is an American holiday, so we will not be having a session this Friday. But aside from that, we're back at it tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll let you go for now. Looking forward to catching you then. Have a great